Hello everyone, this video is about contribution, one of the 6 human needs. A great man named Tony Robbins discovered the 6 human needs and the meanings behind them. Now, we all have fundamental human needs, which are shelter, air, food and water. The 6 human needs are for our emotional and mental development. There are free tests online to find out what your 2 top human needs are, as on a subconscious level, these are your driving force behind everything that you do in life and every choice you make. There is a lot of depth and understanding of the human needs, so I'll be doing a video about each individual one and lots of videos on how it can help you move forward with your life. Humans' needs are what give us fulfillment or unfulfillment, and what drives us to do what we do in day-to-day life in each moment, what drives us as individuals to make the choices we make. Within the choices we make, there is an emotional side to everything that we do. The 6 human needs are contribution, growth, certainty, significance, love and connection, uncertainty, and variety. With contribution, we all have a subconscious need to contribute. We all have that desire to help others, to share great things that have happened to us so we can put it on a greater level. Even to share negative things that have happened to us, so that it gets turned into a positive, so that other people can see that they're not alone and that they can get to where they want to be, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. When we see someone on public transport that needs a seat and there's no seats available, and we get up and let them take our seat, we have contributed towards their need for that seat. Yet we also feel good for doing so. There are many ways to fill our need for contribution. Providing any kind of service that helps others also helps ourselves, whether we get paid in cash or whether we get paid in self-gratification. When we share good experiences with others, it becomes greater than just within ourselves. Now, Tony Robbins says in one of his talks, anytime your mind believes that you are doing something, believing something, or by feeling something that meets 3 of your human needs, you become addicted. You can be positively addicted or negatively addicted, but you are going to become addicted. Anytime your mind believes you're meeting 3 of your human needs through feeling, emotion, or action, you will become addicted. So on a subconscious level, we become highly addicted to the narcissistic person as they fill so many of our 6 human needs on that subconscious level. And once you understand more about these human needs in the subconscious level, because the needs can be met negatively, neutrally, or positively. At the start of the relationship, it is most often positively, as they are love bombing you. Then it becomes neutral as they start to slide off the love bombing, and then it ends up in a negative way. So when you're out and you're trying to recover from anxiety and the trauma bonding and everything else, if you can fulfill these human needs and find ways to fulfill these human needs in a more positive way, away from that narcissistic person, it will help you move forward with your life and create that inner happiness and that inner love for yourself again. So with love and connection, if they are love bombing you, you feel loved and you feel connected to them on a positive side. On the negative side, if you were with a narcissistic person that liked to strangle you, it's negative and it's hurtful, but on a subconscious level, you feel connected to them at that moment. You also feel the negative side of being insignificant, and you also feel uncertain as to what they may do next. So although you know it's wrong, although you don't want them to do it, although you need to get out of the situation, it is subconsciously filling negatively 3 of your human needs. The narcissist will be filling their need of significance. Either if they're love bombing you, you'll be full of positive love towards them and they'll feel significant. If they are in your face, shouting, spitting, strangling, pulling hair, they are going to feel significance over you. And they're going to feel a connection to you in a negative way. And they are going to feel certain that they are in control over you. With uncertainty and variety, as you never know what they are up to, where they are, which person you're going to get when they walk through the door, how they will be when they wake up, it fills that need for uncertainty in a negative way. The narcissist's uncertainty is fulfilled by keeping you walking on eggshells, keeping you guessing, and often having more than one partner, although not all narcissistic people cheat. With certainty, that's filled because you believe you've got someone, you're not alone. Even if you feel alone, you know that you're in a relationship, you're certain that you're in a relationship. The fear of uncertainty of being alone and not being in a relationship keeps us with them for far longer than we should ever stay, because it's subconsciously filling that human need. We can also be certain in some aspects that they will change because we've seen that good side. We know that it exists, we've seen it, and our subconscious mind believes that we can take action to bring that back. The narcissistic person feels certain they have someone, and if they fear they may not, they will make sure they have someone else lined up ready to replace you. And that's how they do move on so quickly, because they move on so quickly and fill their human needs up instantly. With significance in a positive way, that it affects us in a negative way. We feel significant that we're in a relationship, and we feel significant that we are helping them and providing them and loaning them money and doing things with good intentions to help them out. So although we are doing it in a positive way, it affects us negatively because the narcissistic person is always up in their games and always wanting more from us, and it's never good enough. The narcissistic person feels significant that we will keep giving and they will just keep taking. With growth, we believe that we're growing. We adapt and we change, which is growth. Change is growth. So often we change to meet their needs so that we don't get a reaction. So although we're growing in a negative way, which is detrimental to our mental health and our physical health, subconsciously, because it's growth, it's filling that need in a negative way. The narcissistic person will most often step up their games to fill their own need for growth. Yet it never lasts for them. So they move on to another target. Again, the novelty wears off for them. It never lasts. They never grow. They move on to the next one, and it all starts off with the growth and the contribution and the significance and the certainty in a positive way. But then familiarity comes into play for them, and they get bored and they get destructive. And then they search for a new target to fill that need again. because they're constantly making themselves deeply unhappy as they can't break the cycle. With contribution, we believe that we are contributing towards them, cooking teas, washing clothes, buying cars, helping them out, moving them into our homes. Most narcissistic people never, ever truly meet their need for contribution in a positive way. It is always in a negative way. They are only ever willing to receive. So they are always looking for more and more and more, and they are never satisfied or happy within themselves. They only, whether it's a conscious level or a subconscious level, they only contribute towards others to meet a need of their own, and the need isn't to feel good. The need is because they want something. They want to use somebody. They want to get something from somebody. Where good people contribute to help each other's out and subconsciously it helps them, narcissistic people contribute to help themselves. Contribution and growth are the two needs that truly fulfill us, where we become happier on a new level. And contribution and growth is one of the main things that a narcissistic person is missing. So once you find out what drives you forward on that subconscious level, you can start doing things that will fulfill you and meet those needs away from the narcissistic person. So if it's contribution, then helping others to recover, helping out at charities, letting someone cross the road, letting someone take your seat. There's lots of ways you can fill that need for contribution away from the narcissistic person and fill your inner happiness. Growth, once you've left them, you will be able to start growing again because you've not got all their twisted words in your mind, putting you down. You can start loving yourself again and you can start building yourself up again. Significance, you can find other ways to fill your need for significance in a positive way. When you're contributing towards others in a positive way, it will fulfill your need of significance. The same as uncertainty and variety. If you've left them or they've left you, you have stepped into the big wide world of uncertainty. So now it's time to create new routines, create new patterns, and create a new life for yourself to bring that certainty back in. And if the routine to begin with, a new fresh routine, starts that certainty and filling that need, then it's baby steps. Just start with those baby steps and keep filling them up. Love and connection. The best thing you can do is start to love yourself again and start to connect with yourself and with who you are and with who you want to be and how you want to live your life without fear of rejection from others. Those that hate you, they have their own insecurities, they have their own problems, they have their own faults. They are not the people for you. There are millions of good people out there that will lift you up and walk with you. So start looking into ways to fill your human needs in a positive way. Start growing, start loving yourself, and you will move away from that narcissistic person and onto a much happier, much more positive, much more fulfilled life. Thank you for listening. Bye.